Hi everyone, I just want to go over with you how to copy and paste your article into a workable Google document that you can submit into Canvas as a student. So what you're going to notice here are some directions, and you're going to apply the previous module and some of the lecture comments I make on how to read a text closely and annotate it. And these are the skills you're supposed to demonstrate. So here, if you choose an article to click on, you'll notice this will take you to the hyperlink. Each of these article choices are available to you with the URL link to click on, but I know there's a limited number of times you can access each article, so I've also included it for you. If you click here or click here or click here, it'll take you to that Google document. Now, if you click on it, what happens now is you will see that it takes you to a viewable page of the article. And I've got it for you here, but it should just be something you can view. You can't actually add comments yet. So make sure that you take the whole thing and you copy and paste it. So what you want to do is go to Edit, select All, and you can take the whole thing and you can copy it over to a new Google Doc. When I'm in my Google account, I'm in my Google Drive, you want to go ahead and click on New and Google Doc. And that'll open you up to a new page. Now I'm in my new Google Doc, and I'm going to copy and paste the article over from the other Google Doc that was embedded into the module, and this is mine now. And if I click up here, it will actually go ahead and update the title for me, and I have my own Google Doc. Now to add comments, what you want to do is go ahead and just hover it over like your mouse anywhere, and it'll allow you to add a comment organically. So here, if I see something that I want to comment on, we have nothing to sell besides physical touch. And then maybe because we don't know yet what that means, you can add questions. Sell what kinds of products? What is meant here? And then you just click comment, right? You can add additional comments if you'd like, just by hovering again this mouse over here on the right side corner. And what you're doing is you're asking questions, you're sharing your own personal insights, you're observing what kinds of supporting details there are. You can say things like personal testimony. Let's see. She was affected by the shutdown and health crisis. You can also react and say, wow, 3,000 a month. That would stress me out. So I think just knowing that you can add comments that are reactive as well as observant, as well as asking questions. You want a nice, healthy, organic range. And there's no right or wrong way to do this kind of annotation. Just know that your engagement is what's important here, that you can also draw conclusions, read between the lines, think about like organically here. What I'm noticing is if a Texas governor closed down the business and she's impacted by it, we can conclude that government control can really impact a person's life. We can conclude that a business might not be able to prosper, especially massage businesses. So that could be a really good inference or conclusion we can draw here, is about anything that is involving touch. They're going to be more dimensionally difficult or complex just consequences and long-term effects that are going to make it harder for these businesses to come back. So that's something I could add here in terms of a conclusion drawn, right? And then she's even saying This is my life's work. I spent the entire first week crying. What else could I do about it? Um, since she feels, oops, she feels a sense of helplessness. What are other massage businesses and businesses with touch involved doing now? So that could be just like a question I'm wondering. And there's so many other things that you can observe or ask questions about. And how is she getting back on her feet? What is the government doing? Those are all questions you can use to organically get involved with the active reading process. So that's just a start. That's what I'm looking for. What you don't want to do is have just like one quick word and just say, oh, that sucks, or oh, this is sad. And that's all you're doing is sort of reacting or saying where you agree or disagree constantly, or where you're just saying you feel for that person a lot of empathy, and that's all you're really saying. So what I'm doing is I'm going paragraph by paragraph and just adding one comment each, and that's all, just noticing things. And even though this is a lengthy article, you don't have to do every single paragraph. What you just want to make sure you avoid is having only one or two comments for the entire page. So that kind of thing, if I only see one comment per page, you're going to lose points for skipping over and not showing transparent and active reading. So again, you don't have to comment on every single paragraph, but I should be seeing at least 4 or 5 maybe healthy comments that are thoughtful and developed and coming from you. And there's no right or wrong way to add a comment, just as long as you're engaging in a myriad of ways, as discussed on the previous module page. Just make sure that you're not skipping too many paragraphs throughout. I want to see this from beginning to end with your thoughts and your just you getting immersed with the reading, and what you think about it is really what matters here. And lastly, what I'll say is please don't oversaturate the page with your comments. It can get super lengthy. Some students are a little bit too thorough, and it actually makes it harder to read the comments because it kind of drags out and goes ... and then I can't really read it. So please make sure you just use fragmented ideas. It doesn't have to be complete sentences or capitalized. I'm not too worried about that. I'm mostly into the content. So find a healthy balance of not keeping the page too sparse, but not oversaturating each page with long paragraph comments either, because I think that can be too much. And now I'll show you lastly how to upload the link. So up here, what you're going to see is this share button, and you want to make sure you take this and you copy, and right now it's restricted, so it's really, really important that you change it, and you change it to anyone with the link can view it. You can also make it editable for me if you'd like to, or you can let me have comment access. Whichever it is, I don't mind. Just make sure I can view the document, okay? If you give me commenter or editor access, it allows me to also go in there and add comments for you, but I think what I'll do is I'll just leave you end comments on the assignment. So viewer access is just fine. And that's it, and just click done, copy link, and submit that to the assignment page. Now I'm back to the student's view of the assignment page, and when I go to submit, it says here you have to submit the website URL, and what that means is you're going to submit your own document. So here I'm going to hit submit, and all I'm going to do is submit that URL link I just copied over, and then I paste it. You can leave me a comment if there's anything you'd like me to know. I love it when students leave me comments, just as needed, of course. It's usually if you want me to look at page 2, if you're on the right track, or page 3, if you've made enough comments that were in depth and engaging. You can ask me anything here if you'd like. So that's it. Just copy and paste that and click submit, and then you've submitted the assignment in a viewable Google document for me to grade. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.